This is a little video just talking about my experiences so far living in Bangkok, Thailand. The ups and the downs, and the things you can learn, and maybe if you're considering moving here, the things that you can take from the video, use to your own benefit. So you got to look at the reasons why you want to move to Thailand or Southeast Asia. So starting with the first one then, the politics side of things. So as a foreigner living in Thailand, the main thing that a lot of people say is it's very forgiving for foreigners living here. It's very accepting. A lot of people find that sort of they don't get bothered. You know, you may never be Thai, but the Thai people are very accepting of foreign people. They're all very nice, the ones that I've met. You know, you're not going to come here and sort of feel left out. If you make an effort with people, they'll make an effort with you. Second of all, the weather. The difference in mentality when you wake up every day and you know that it's going to be sunny. You know you're going to be able to get a bit of sun, a bit of tan. It's not going to be raining. For the 1 month that I've been here, for the limited time, it's not rained once. So this is January to February. It's not rained once. We'll see. Obviously, it's a dry season, so in a few months' time, it's going to be raining quite a lot. But I've been told that it's quite aggressive, but quite quickly finishes, and it's not all day, and it's not grey skies. It's still quite warm, although it can be quite humid, I've been told. And yeah, the heat is strong, but this is the cool season. It's anywhere between sort of 20 and 30 degrees now, and it can go up to anywhere near 40 or 45 in the hot season. So you've got obviously the nicety of the people, the weather. The lads can get, you know, very distracted. The availability of the street stuff, shall we say. A lot of guys come here and fall into the trap. But if you come in here and you know, you haven't got your ground basics sorted, and you find it a little bit tricky to stay on track, you're gonna find it hard to sort of get past a lot of this stuff. It's enticing for the weak mind, and the amount of money that you will spend trying to impress people or put yourself, you know, the situations you're going to put yourself in, they're just not worth it. You'll be in the wrong bars with the wrong ladies doing the wrong things. So I can't really comment on that sort of stuff, but that's what I expect it to be like. The rest of the Thailand stuff is more subjective to how you want to live. So personally for me, I like to eat good, I like to train, I like to spend good time in the sun, and I like to work hard, but I also like to make sure that my head stays right. So that the place that you live, the location in which you live in Bangkok, Thailand, or whether it's in a like an auxiliary city like a Phuket, or if you live on an island like Samui or something like this, the lifestyle of the place is going to heavily influence your decisions, like on a long enough time frame. If you live in a place full of slackers, you're going to be a slacker. A lot of it is self-discipline as well. So the place that I moved into, where I am now, I chose a place where I could go to the gym. I could be close to local entertainment, close to mainly like the guys that I knew here through the network. You know, pick a good area. If you've never been before, I mean, I was quite brazen, and I just decided to just jump into Thailand full bore. Never been before. I'd seen a lot of stuff online, a lot of influence from like YouTube and friends that I've got here. But come here, book, you know, 2 or 3 different villas, or if you're on the islands, and 2 or 3 different apartment viewings if you're in the city, and go and have a look. You know, walk down the streets firsthand and go and check out the different places, and you know, how close are you to the supermarket, how close are you to like the restaurants or to local friends, because the closer these things are, the easier it's going to be. But on the other hand, the delivery service and these sorts of things for food and like restaurant stuff, and you know, you can get it all on Grab or Food Panda. You know, it's relatively cheap for the Western pocket. It's like £1 or £2 or $2 to get your groceries delivered, you know, to your door. What I was originally saying was, is the location is important, but I think it's also important the place that you live too. So choose a nicer place if you can afford it. Place with a decent gym, place with a decent sort of facilities, a co-working room. You can use that as a podcast studio. You can be interacting with people who are closer to where you want to be, and you'll learn things from those people. It changes your mind frame, and then maybe I'll give you a little bit of advice. The selection here is great. So you whatever price point you come in at, you can choose something. I'd say, for reference, you want to be aiming to be earning around $2,000 per month to live well in Bangkok City. You can obviously live for a lot less than that. If you want to be sort of comfortable and be able to go out and enjoy things, you need about 2K a month. Anything you can imagine here, you can get it. The only thing it hasn't got is Amazon. I've been recommended not to eat the street food here. I haven't had any yet. I probably will at some point, because, like, you know, the locals eat it. It's got to be all right. I mean, you're going to get sick at some point, but I've not been sick so far, touch wood. But I've mainly been eating home cooked stuff, because I like the sort of, like, not bodybuilder meals, but like the whole foods in large quantities, like eggs and rice and chicken and beef and these sorts of stuff, so, and milk and all that. And that's not really, apart from the rice, isn't in the Thai culture, the food culture. The cuisine is very much so rice, vegetables and spice. There's not a lot of meat. If there is, it's a small amount, small portions. So anywhere you go, you sort of need to be asking for more if you're at a, like, not a Western restaurant. And Western restaurants are more expensive, and all imported food is obviously more expensive. So you've got that to contend with. If you like butter and cheese and these sorts of things, they're going to be costing probably 2 or 3 times more than they would in the West. So yeah, it's pros and cons. You get a good selection of weather, company and sort of things to do. You can spend as little and as much as you want, but you're more likely going to spend more than you think. So this is sort of my first month in, and the first impressions. And I say, do your research beforehand, do a lot of research on sort of locations, and if you've got connections here, more the merrier. If you're struggling with anything, drop some comments down below and I can answer some questions. But that's sort of my rough, uncut ideas about Bangkok. And yeah, if you enjoyed, hit subscribe and drop me a like.